Welcome to your 2026 annual horoscope for Taurus. This year brings powerful shifts, new opportunities, and meaningful turning points across career, love, and health. In this full-year astrology forecast, we'll explore how the major planetary movements of 2026 shape your path, influence your decisions, and open doors for growth. Whether you're looking for clarity, planning ahead, or simply curious about what the new year holds, this guide will help you understand the energy of 2026 and how to work with it, not against it. We'll break down the biggest themes of the year, the key transits to watch, and the opportunities Taurus can tap into throughout 2026. So settle in, take a deep breath, and let's explore what the new year has in store for you. Your birthday is between the 20th of April and the 20th of May. This year is defined by the message, grow steadily, shine naturally. This year, your energy is best directed towards self-worth expansion, relationship nurturing, intuitive decision-making, creative grounding, financial stability, emotional renewal. You must goal to deepen meaningful bonds, elevate personal confidence, strengthen long-term security. Let's understand your annual graph. For Taurus, 2026 unfolds like a slow but powerful awakening, where comfort zones begin to feel too small for the person you're becoming. You start the year with a strong desire to reorganize your inner and outer world, clearing emotional clutter and outdated commitments that no longer reflect your values. This is a year where your patience becomes your greatest asset, allowing you to build something meaningful without rushing or compromising quality. Relationships deepen as you express your needs with more honesty, and you may find that people respond with unexpected warmth and loyalty. Financially, you adopt a more strategic approach, focusing on sustainable growth rather than short-term gains, which leads to a sense of security you've been craving. Career developments come through consistent effort rather than dramatic changes, but the results are long-lasting and deeply satisfying. By the end of the year, you feel more grounded, more confident, and more aligned with your true priorities, as if life has gently guided you back to your authentic rhythm. The next we have is about your career, profession, and finance. For Taurus, 2026 unfolds as a year of steady but powerful professional evolution, where your patience and consistency become your greatest strengths. You begin the year with a renewed commitment to long-term stability, prompting you to refine your work habits and eliminate distractions that have slowed your progress. This is a year where you build rather than chase, and your methodical approach helps you make significant strides in your career without unnecessary stress. You may take on responsibilities that require reliability and attention to detail, and your ability to deliver consistent results earns you respect from colleagues and superiors. Financially, you adopt a more structured approach, focusing on savings, investments, and long-term planning rather than short-term gratification. You may also explore new ways to diversify your income, but you do so with caution and practicality, ensuring that every decision aligns with your long-term goals. Mid-year brings opportunities for professional growth, possibly through training, certifications, or mentorship, and these experiences strengthen your confidence. By the end of the year, you feel more secure, more grounded, and more aligned with a career path that reflects your values and your desire for sustainable success. While finance is important, health is wealth. Now let's see what 2026 has for your health and well-being. For Taurus, 2026 is a year of slow, steady rejuvenation, where your body responds beautifully to routines that honor comfort, stability, and nourishment. The early months encourage you to reconnect with your physical senses, prompting you to pay attention to how food, environment, and emotional atmosphere affect your well-being. You may feel drawn to grounding practices, nature walks, mindful eating, or gentle movement that help you release accumulated tension. This is also a year where you become more aware of how emotional stagnation impacts physical health, especially if you've been holding on to old disappointments or resisting necessary change. As you begin to let go, your energy levels rise, and you feel lighter both physically and mentally. Mid-year brings opportunities to refine your daily habits, and you may adopt routines that support long-term vitality, such as consistent sleep cycles, balanced nutrition, or strength-building exercises. Financial or work-related stress may occasionally affect your digestion or neck and shoulder areas, but with conscious relaxation techniques, you regain equilibrium. By the end of the year, you feel more grounded, more nourished, and more aligned with a lifestyle that supports your natural rhythm. It is said that one can win the battle if there is peace in relationship and family. Let's hear out what 2026 has to unfold for your love, relationship, and family. For Taurus, 2026 unfolds as a year of emotional stability and deeper bonding, where love becomes a sanctuary rather than a source of uncertainty. The early months encourage you to reflect on what security truly means in relationships, prompting you to express your needs with greater clarity. If you're single, you attract someone who values loyalty, consistency, and emotional warmth, creating a connection that grows slowly but meaningfully. In committed relationships, you and your partner work toward shared goals, strengthening your bond through practical support and mutual understanding. Family life becomes more harmonious as you take steps to create a peaceful environment, whether through improved communication, shared responsibilities, or simply spending more quality time together. Mid-year brings opportunities to resolve long-standing issues, and you may find yourself stepping into a more nurturing role within your family. By the end of the year, your relationships feel more grounded, more affectionate, and more aligned with your desire for long-term stability and emotional comfort. Wait, there is more to know about the planetary highlights. Let's start with Jupiter, the Jupiter in Taurus between May and October. For Taurus, Jupiter's presence in your sign during May and October 2026 becomes a deeply transformative blessing, amplifying your confidence, presence, and personal magnetism. These months bring expansion in every direction: self-worth, opportunities, relationships, and long-term goals. You feel more grounded in your identity and more willing to take bold steps that once felt intimidating. This transit encourages you to embrace growth without fear, trusting that the universe is supporting your evolution. You may experience breakthroughs in career, finances, or personal development, and your ability to attract abundance increases significantly. By the end of the year, you feel renewed, empowered, and more aligned with your true potential. The next is the Saturn currently in Pisces throughout the year. For Taurus, Saturn in Pisces throughout 2026 brings a year of redefining friendships, social circles, and long-term aspirations. You may become more selective about the people you invest your time in, choosing depth over convenience. This transit encourages you to build meaningful connections rather than maintaining superficial ties. You may take on leadership roles within groups or work toward long-term goals that require discipline and collaboration. Saturn also pushes you to evaluate whether your dreams are grounded in reality, helping you refine your vision with practical steps. By year's end, your social world feels more aligned with your values, and your goals feel more achievable. You may also want to know about the Mercury, which is retrograde in April, August, and December. For Taurus, Mercury retrogrades in April, August, and December 2026 encourage you to reassess your values, relationships, and long-term plans. April brings delays in financial matters, urging you to revisit spending habits or renegotiate agreements. August highlights communication within partnerships, revealing misunderstandings that require calm, honest dialogue. December turns your attention inward, prompting you to reflect on personal goals and emotional boundaries. These retrogrades help you refine your priorities and strengthen your ability to communicate your needs clearly. By the end of the year, you feel more aligned with choices that support stability and emotional security. The most important influencers are eclipses that fuel the result of timing events. This year, the eclipses are in March and September. For Taurus, the 2026 eclipses bring deep spiritual and creative awakening. The March eclipse activates your inner world, encouraging you to release emotional baggage, outdated beliefs, or subconscious fears that have quietly shaped your decisions. You may feel drawn to solitude, healing, or introspection. The September eclipse lights up your zone of joy, creativity, and self-expression, helping you rediscover passions that had been buried under responsibilities. These eclipses guide you toward a more inspired, emotionally balanced life. By the end of the year, you feel more connected to your intuition, more expressive, and more aligned with what genuinely brings you happiness. To summarize, in my opinion, during 2026, you must embrace gentle evolution. Jupiter in your sign encourages growth, but not through force. Allow yourself to evolve naturally by releasing outdated habits and emotional attachments. This slow transformation strengthens your confidence and helps you step into opportunities without fear. Trust that steady progress will bring you exactly where you need to be. Nurture meaningful bonds. Relationships deepen when you prioritize emotional presence over routine. Make time for heartfelt conversations and shared experiences that strengthen trust. Whether romantic or familial, your connections thrive when you show vulnerability and openness. This year rewards loyalty, sincerity, and genuine affection. Cultivate grounded wellness. Your well-being improves when you honor your body's natural rhythm. Choose routines that support stability, nourishing meals, consistent sleep, and gentle movement. Avoid extremes and focus on balance. This grounded approach enhances your vitality and helps you navigate the year with calm strength. Trust inner guidance. Your intuition becomes sharper in 2026, especially during moments of uncertainty. When faced with decisions, listen to the quiet signals your body and emotions send. They guide you toward choices that align with your values and long-term security. Trusting yourself becomes your greatest asset this year. Thank you for watching your 2026 annual horoscope. This year is filled with potential, and understanding the bigger picture helps you move through it with confidence and purpose. To get even more clarity, make sure you watch the 2026 month-by-month horoscope.